do 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 do.
I'm totally including this.
Do 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 do.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Behind the Screens with director BB09. We have a great lineup of interviews for you today with the director himself, cast members, and crew members. So you're going to enjoy this. You're going to get to see what happens before, during, and after production of the BB09 Files. So without further ado, allow me to introduce the one, the only, director BB09. Hello. Thank you all so much. This coffee's awful. Please. Oh goodness. Ugh. Well, thank you all so much. Back in mid-October, this project was just an idea in the back of my head. I had no idea it would ever come so far and involve the talents of so many different people, including writing scripts and scheduling days to meet up and film and edit and all the other elements that go into making each episode. With all of that, production on the BB09 Files is pretty much non-stop. But when it comes time to release a new episode and people give me all the positive reactions and feedback, it's all worth it, trust me. But let's not get too sentimental here. Roll tape. Roll the tape. What tape? What do you mean what tape? Don't you have some bloopers or something? Oh, not this. Did someone replace this awful coffee yet? Ugh.
That looked fake. Let's look at it. I think it looked fake, but I'm not sure.
Scruffy. Hey, Scruffy. Scruffy. Here. I'm constantly on the lookout for new locations to shoot at. Episode 3 posed some unique challenges on that front.
Not only did I need a variety of locations to film it in, but it was also the busiest month of the year, December, meaning that the actors had limited time available. We actually ended up filming a large chunk of it, along with the majority of episode 4, on the day before Christmas Eve.
That's what I call dedication.
You're up here with me.
Hang on.
Swords? We've already picked up the weapons.
Beautiful.
Was that?
Beautiful. Oh my gosh. We had that on camera.
It's on camera.
Alright, now don't actually hit the swords.
Can you actually? But it won't make sense if they're already off. Just kind of throw them, okay? You don't have to put them on. Just throw them.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna rush you.
Don't actually hit the sword.
Okay. What? No laughing.
No. That's not true. That's impossible! Such a feelings. You know it to be true. No!
With episodes 4 and 5, we had a lot of fight scenes to choreograph.
In episode 4, that involved a lot of swordplay, which was something I've been wanting to experiment with for a while. The unique bridge location made the scene stand out even more.
I was hoping I could film a scene where Brom throws Dr. Jennermeister over the side of the bridge that they're fighting on, but the actor feared TheSecond. He wouldn't allow it. And he thinks he's a big tough soccer player too.
I'm not ready.
Well, wait until the tentacle attacks you first.
I know, but I'm not gonna be able to get this out for at least like an hour.
When you're ready,
hold it like you're canoeing and you just stop for a second.
Go.
Ah! Whoa! Ah! Ah!
You're not in it.
I see the arm. See my arm?
Episode 5 is probably my favorite so far. We used 2 locations that had a very similar look to them in this episode.
Here we
The
go.
first was where we filmed Agent Piotr's boating scenes, as well as the majority of the latter half of the production. The second location is where we had filmed most of episode 4, but the location is fairly large, so we were able to film in different areas. This is where all the trial scenes were filmed, as well as most of the first half, and a sprinkling of scenes near the end. Another reason I really like episode 5 is because we brought in 3 new characters: Veronica Yannermeister, Judge Claxton, and Mr. Chase. They were all a pleasure to work with.
On our second day of filming, it started raining shortly after we arrived. I thought everybody might demand that we pack up and run, but they all handled it very well. Amafka actually offered to hold one of our costume hats over the camera for a while so it wouldn't get wet and damaged. The rain and gloomy sky actually lent a nice atmosphere to the episode, so I guess it all worked out in the end.
I hate you! Shoot, there are actual ants there.
Oh.
Well then, get ready. We ride at dawn! No. Okay.
We're now going to speak to one of our current writers and see if he has anything to say about the writing process as a whole and also about future episodes. Oh, hello. This is a word blank sheet. This is what happens when we run out of ideas as writers. I'm trying really hard to think up some great ideas for the next few episodes because I enjoy writing for the BB09 Files. It's a great privilege, but sometimes it gets really hard coming up with new ideas. Because I always thought that when I got older, my insecurities would disappear, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. I quit! Hire someone else, please. Well, sorry about that, folks. Here's some bloopers.
Go. Do your thing. What?
Oh, seriously?
Don't give me this.
Set.
I'm not doing it. Okay, just go ahead.
No! So I'm gonna be on my knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even in the scene, am I?
Right.
You're just kind of off to the side a bit.
Right.
Go.
So now I'm hitting him.
Keep attacking. One more.
No. He's dead, Rob. Oh. What was that?
Hold on.
No, it's like I was letting
Let me just add this. He'll come across this at some point.
Oh!
One more thing I liked about the storyline is that we often had impromptu things that just sort of happened, and we decided to keep it in, like Dr. Yennermeister just slipping at his own laboratory floor. That got a laugh out of a lot of us.
The plant monster turned out much better than I ever could have imagined. The costume consists of a green shirt with moss all over it, and a green piece of felt with more moss for the mask.
My favorite part about it is that inside the mask is a pair of sunglasses, so it rested on Sir Snowman's head quite nicely. He did an excellent job in that fight scene, which I heard resulted in some minor injuries.
I feel like we can use cuts of that footage.
Yeah, probably.
A lot of people have asked me if the plant monster actually died at the end of episode 5. All I will say is that his fate will become clear in future episodes.
Film the final. I thought.
cute. Lay down.
No, it's not him.
Die.
He's in pain or something.
Would you just die already? Just die. Go.
Let's go hunt some Jägermeister.
Under the arm! One of the most important elements of each episode to me is the end credits songs. Not only does the tone of the song have to match with that of the episode, but the lyrics need to make some sort of sense too.
I really wanted to use Bastile's new song called Hangin', but they were going to raise a big stink about it, so I turned to Coldplay instead and used Lost. It's a good substitute, I suppose, but I still regret that I couldn't use the other song. I got exactly what I wanted with episodes 4 and 5, however. I was adamant that we use Ordinary Human by One Republic for episode 4. I wanted to use it so badly, in fact, that I also incorporated part of it in the actual episode, where Edgar is running to tell Brom about which wire to cut on the bomb. That's definitely one of my favorite scenes so far. I think it will become more clear why I picked Where the Streets Have No Name by U2 in episode 6.
The location I've chosen is simply fantastic, and I've had it in the back of my mind for months now.
Go?
Yeah.
Okay. Me? I'm Veronica Jägermeister, the doctor's sister.
Step sister. I thought you were done.
Now? Okay.
Wait. Let me see if I can get sit-up man out of there. There we go.
Sit up, man.
And no pounding on the
Very informal trial.
Wait, who keeps pounding on the tape? You too. Go. We gotta do that again.
What?
Look, please.
Drawing all of your acting talent.
And look, please. Well, just like a wry smile.
Yeah, like
What is it to? What am I happy about?
You're happy that you get to stay, because
Yeah.
just now Judge Claxton has ruled that you can stay.
Okay.
like this.
Is it rolling? Is it going?
Yeah, I'll cut the sound out so just.
Smiles awry.
You kicked the leg.
What?
You kicked the leg so it vibrated. Here, I'll hold it steady this time.
Okay. Okay.
That should be a poster.
Next, we're going to speak to our sound mixer about mixing sound. Oh, hello there. As the popularity of the show has increased and we've done more episodes, I've done a lot more work in the sound department lately. For example, some of the things I did in episode 5 were for the tentacled creature. I used a slime sound effect from the video game Minecraft, and I thought it was a terrific result. Another thing I did was I used a Minoc sound effect from Star Wars for the living trees that attacked Brom, and some other things I've done. The punch and hit sound effects for all the fight scenes, especially in episode 5 and to an extent in episode 4 as well. It's been quite a challenge lining them all up so it sounds realistic. But I think it's come out with some terrific results, and I'm very happy with it. And I hope that you as an audience are as well.
And actually, you'll spray it from over there.
What?
Like from this split.
I'm gonna need.
Ready? No. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and the world's ending.
That was not. Mr. Brown, I would like to ask you about your experiences in the Willow County Park. Tell us, why did you go there in October 2016?
15.
2015!
Today I get an opportunity to tell you about my wonderful
good Uncle Archibald and my dear Aunt Sally. Sally is a wonderful cook, wonderful cook. She often gets the amounts and ingredients wrong, but that's okay. As long as you follow in the right order, everything will be fine. Archibald, he's the greatest. I don't know why, but he, he's married to my dear Aunt Sally, so he just kind of fits in with the rest of the greats. Although people often forget about Archibald when remembering dear Aunt Sally. It's a shame. I think more should be done about that. I think it should perhaps I don't know, take him out somewhere public, introduce him to some people, or make him a friend, or get him a nice parakeet or a dog or something. Yeah, it seems kind of lonely to me. No matter. He's a great guy. Really ought to meet him.
An important component of any show is that the audience cares for its characters. I believe the use of flashback scenes has definitely contributed to that factor in episodes 3 and 4.
We get to learn a lot more about the characters, especially the Doctor and Edgar, in these scenes, and it makes the events going on in the present much more meaningful. I thought it was particularly clever how the writing department explained why Dr. Yennermeister only wears one glove.
That wasn't a trip. I feel like I can't trip without falling on you.
Aww. You lost the jaw on.
And go. No. I got the hands. And go.
I would like to address one common question that I've been getting bombarded with lately. The character of the bearded man will be expanded upon soon, I promise that. That's all I'll say though. No more spoilers. No, I refuse to do any more spoilers in this video. Move along.
And for this one, if you could, you probably won't win.
Ah! There was hands in it.
I know. Oh my gosh! Wrong one.
One thing I really liked about the BB09 Files is that my character, Edgar, really seems like how I would be in real life, and makes it really easy to act out what he would say or do.
Before we go, I'd like to take this time to announce the release of my new The BB09 Files soundtrack playlist on Spotify, featuring all of the end credit songs and prominent instrumental tracks from each episode. This playlist will help you find any songs you like from the series, and also helps give some of the artists credit where credit is due. And by the way, all the song titles are in the descriptions of the videos as well. The playlist will be updated as each new episode is released. Thank you all so much for continuing to watch the series. I believe I can speak for all of us when I say that we have so much fun putting these episodes together and appreciate any and all support. What? What did you say? You don't enjoy doing this? You don't enjoy doing this? Get out! You just lost your job, Sonny. Get out of here! Get out! Oh, God. Goodbye.